I leave you with this, as your potential starts with your mind, being able to just wish and dream and want. Think back to when you were a kid, when you didn't have to think in such ways of all this anger and hate, and when you were just happy and exploring the world. It's time for you to get back to that notion of exploring the world, no matter how hard life is right now. All right, let's go. If you're tired of not feeling fit, tired of just not having the focus, tired of just not having the financial resources that you deserve to have, this is your place to be. This is the Live 100 podcast. I'm Jason Yarusi, and today we're talking about just you and your steps ahead. Think about right now, today, the steps that you told yourself you would do. Did you do those steps? And if the question is, well, what steps should I take? Well, the steps that you have in your mind of where you are to where you want to be, what are those steps? You know, what gets difficult in time is that many times we see ourselves as what our potential is, but others see us on what we actually do. And the gap in that is you actually taking the action to be disciplined to do the steps, because that gets you the results. So look forward today at you and your process, you and your momentum, you and your goals. The thing that may be happening right now, today at this moment, is that you forgot how to dream. You forgot how to have big, glorious goals. If you ask yourself, God put us here just to be average, to be less than willing, be less than able. We were put here to be powerful. We were put here to live great lives. We were put here to be full of just absolute potential. But somewhere along the way, we've lost the ability to dream. We've lost the ability to just think about how to create big goals and then go after them with full spirit, with full heart, with full glory. I was watching my kids play the other day, and they're just making these magical stories of all the fun things we're playing with. But somewhere along our journey, something happens, right? And we've forgotten how to dream, how to live, how to be present, how to be passionate about what we're doing. And so we start living a mundane life. We start to be redundant in our activities. We start to not be capable to think outside of where we actually are. We forget about just wishing and wanting more. We forget about just all the possibilities that are available to us. And so I ask you today, right now, are you dreaming? Are you living a life that is worthy of you? Are you setting just big goals? Are you imagining in your mind what it would be like to just have committed to and completed all of these great things that you could potentially do? Or are you sitting right now exactly where you are, living the life that you're not happy with? And if you're living a life you're not happy with, what stops you right now from wishing and wanting and thinking and imagining and dreaming a little bit? And, you start to hear as you get older, don't dream. It's just going to hurt your feelings when you don't get there. But no, you need to dream to understand what's possible. You think about all these great things that have been created, all these great things that have been imagined. It's by dreamers. It's by dreamers. But the little piece there is that they dreamed of something and then they went out there and went after it and did it. You have dreams. You have potential. But are you still having expectations of being able to go out there to get after it and go for it? Your life is so available to you if you start to show up and start wishing for what you actually want and then committing to the process of actually going out there and getting it. I believe that we are all capable of so much, yet we usually leave so much in the tank. We're saving it for a rainy day. We're putting it off for another week, another month. We're saving it for, when we feel better, or saving it for, when we have enough money or we have enough time. But dream big. Go after your goals. Go after your destiny. Go after what you've always dreamed of doing. You live one life. It's short. It really is. You get to sit here and be in probably one of the greatest countries in the world, noting that you're most notably listening here in the United States. And yet we say all about the lack that we have, when in fact, we have so much available to us. But the potential of what is available to us is limited by our thoughts. It's limited by our mind. It's limited by us telling ourselves that we're not worthy, we're not capable, and we're not willing. I leave you with this, as your potential starts with your mind being able to just wish and dream and want. Think back to when you were a kid, to when you didn't have to, think in such ways of all this anger and hate, and when you were just happy and exploring the world. It's time for you to get back to that notion of exploring the world, no matter how hard life is right now. Because the only opportunity for life to get better starts with you going out there and wanting, wishing, and taking and grasping what's available to you. So if you want to understand where you are upon your journey, right, where you are upon your ability to go out there and seek more, go take the free assessment at jasonyarusi.com. It's a free assessment. You can go there and see where you are as part of the Live 100 principles. It's a bunch of questions that really dive into you as your core self. And I get it. It's hard. It's hard to really point the fingers at us and take control and take accountability. That's the only way forward, is for you to own where you are. All right, if this has been valuable, go down there and leave us an honest ratings review. Help us continue to get the word out to others. Help us to continue to get this message out to the world. All right, I'm Jason Yarusi. This is the Live 100 podcast. Let's do this.